Lakin High School basketball on Lakin High Sports on YouTube is brought to you by these great supporters of Lakin High and the community of Lakin.
Shelter Insurance. Gwen Wechter. East Highway 50 Lakin.
Hendricks Welding. Brad Hendricks, welding at his place are yours.
The Agency of Lakin and Garden City.
Lakin Recreation, providing recreational opportunities for the community.
The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank.
The Ranch House of Garden City Assisted Living and Skilled Nursing.
Shorty's 2 Cafe, Main Street, Lakin.
Along with Dwayne Bachman D. Bach Metals.
Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ritzema.
Kearney County Community Development, Mr. Ralph Goodnight.
Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas.
Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin, Lakin.
Flashbacks Diner West Highway 50 Lakin.
And the Golden Plains Credit Union, life with a touch of gold.
To the hardwoods we go with the longtime voice of Lakin High Sports, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
And welcome back to the Max Jones Fieldhouse. Brett Hendricks with you. We're getting set for Bronx basketball, the Bronx and the Cowboys. Second meeting of this season, not the calendar year, but second meeting of the season. The Bronx winning over Goodland in the Goodland topside tip-off back in December by the score of 51-48. Both teams on the floor getting set as we speak. If you're just joining us, the Lady Bronx going down hard to Goodland in our first game by the score of 60-18. Cowboys 9-8 on the season. The Bronx 9-7. The Cowboys in action last night. An added game against Liberal. They defeated the Redskins last night 76-50 right here at the Max Jones Fieldhouse. Lucky Liberal got a 3.5-hour road trip on a Monday night. Not near as bad as what we have. I mean, we don't have near as bad as what Liberal had last night. 3.5-hour drive for them. We've got 2 hours. So, but Goodland 9-8 under 6th-year head coach Mike Dahl. The Bronx 9-7 under 9th-year head coach Nate Schmidt. Cowboys come in averaging 53.1 points per game. The Bronx at 50.3. Goodland shoots 40% from the field. The Bronx at just almost 38% from the field. Rebounds fairly close. Bronx at 30, Goodland at 28. Free throws are the bigger advantage for Goodland. They shoot 63% as a team. The Bronx at 53%. Look at the starting lineup for the Cowboys. Wearing number 1, a 6-foot junior, averaging 5 points per game, Cole Linton. Wearing number 4, a 5'9 junior, averaging 9.5 points per game, Manny Gonzalez. Wearing number 10, a 6'3 junior, averaging 6.5 points per game, Noah Chanette. Wearing number 11, a 6'3 sophomore, averaging just under 13 points per game, Brady Brumbaugh. And wearing number 13, a 6'5 senior, averaging 8 points per game, Devontae Hardy. Once again, the Cowboys 9-8 on the season. Now the starting lineups for your Lakin Bronx, 9-7 on the year. Pablo Arreola gets the start. He's a 6'1 senior, averaging just under 2 points per game. Eric Munson wears number 11. He's a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 5.5 points per contest. Adric Gomez-Escabel, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 7.5 points per game. Wearing number 24, a 6'3 sophomore, Coulter Oldham. Oldham averaging 15.5 points per game. And wearing number 23, a 6-foot junior, averaging 3.5 points per game, Maddox Beltran. Coulter with 4 straight 20-point games coming into tonight. Bronx looking for a win here on the road. Bronx in the purple uniforms, black letters and numbers. Back out on the floor, going through their final warm-ups. And while we have a chance, we've got a lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. We're going to take a time out and let you listen to them. We'll be back right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Fred Ripsima established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
And a big thank you to Fred Ritzma with his continuous support of what we do here at Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, lakinsports.com. And shout out Shorty's 2 Cafe, Main Street, Lakin. And I guess I probably shouldn't talk about food right now, Jared, because we're sitting up here, our stomachs growling.
Yeah, it's not good up here.
I would say they would have us on the screen tonight, but they are closed on Tuesday nights. But they'll be back open for everybody tomorrow to enjoy the authentic handmade Mexican food. Big thanks to Eric Escobar for his support of Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Yep, should not bring up any food places right now because
yeah,
we're looking for one.
Hey, at least it's in like the tournament though. We won't get out of here late and there won't be a bunch of buses in line.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, during the Goodland topside tip-off, if you want to eat something after you leave the field house, good luck.
It better be a sit-down place.
Yeah, because there's buses at every joint in the place, and I mean you're going to get served, but it's going to be a while. So, I want to urge everybody to be safe in the next probably 24 hours. Snowstorm blowing through western Kansas tomorrow. Some rain starting tonight. Looks like we might run into a little rain on our way home. But as long as it stays wet and it's not frozen, we'll be okay. And Jared, at any time, go ahead and congratulate the Chiefs on their Super Bowl win if you'd like to.
Well, I was going to make a comment earlier on...
If I do it, it sounds like I'm bragging, and I really don't want to.
I was going to make a comment on a pass earlier. It looked like Jalen Hurts there on the last play of the drive, but I didn't want to stir anything up, so I kept my mouth shut. Everyone's forgot about it now.
Yeah. Oh. You know what, though? I suffered through 50 years in between winning Super Bowl 4 and then winning Super Bowl 54. I've earned the right to kind of be happy about it.
Yeah.
So it looks to me like we may break for the national anthem once again.
Yep.
sophomore, Eric Munson. Number 20 is a 6-foot sophomore, Adrian Gomez-Escobar. Number 23 is a 6-foot junior, Maddox Beltran. And number 24 is a 6'3" sophomore, Coulter Oldham. Head coach of Lakin is Nick Schmidt. He's assisted by Bryce Simon and Taylor Loveland.
Broncs have been introduced, 9-7 on the year under 9th-year head coach Nate Schmidt. Assistant coaches Taylor Lovelady, Hunter Kirby, and Bryce Simon. Broncs trying to make it 2 in a row over Goodland in this season. A 51-48 winner over Goodland back in December, as the Cowboys are being introduced. One change of the starting lineup, wearing number 3, a 6'5" sophomore, Lincoln Kier. Kier averaging just under 6.5 points a game. So Goodland's starting lineup goes 6 foot, 5'9", 6'3", 6'5", 6'5". So head coach Mikey Dahl definitely looking to go big in this contest against the Broncs. Broncs goes 6'1", 6 foot, 6 foot, 6'3", 6 foot. Oldham and Lincoln Kier to tip things off at center court. Broncs in the road purple uniforms, going from our left to our right in this first half, and the tip controlled by Goodland. With it is Manny Gonzalez. Broncs come out in a man-to-man defense. And Goodland showing a lot of motion right off the bat. Brumbaugh with it from the left side inside Devontae Hardy. Missed it short, and the rebound comes off to Adric. Up on the left wing to Munson, up top to Pablo, now back to Adric near side. Underneath, Coulter spins in the paint, and a foul. That'll go against Lincoln Kier. Coulter might have got a break there because he turned right into the defense. And a lot of times as a right-handed shooter, you don't really turn to your left as much. But he'll be at the line to shoot 2 free throws, and he missed the first one. Coulter, a 53% free throw shooter, as are the Broncs as a team. And that one's strong off the iron as well. Lincoln Kier with the rebound, outlet up the floor. Manny Gonzalez, he outraces Maddox to it. And that pass stolen away by Coulter. He brings it up the floor. Dish to Adric. In the paint, floater off the glass, got it. Adric puts the Broncs out on top first. Manny from the corner, lost it, but got it back. Got a foul on the floor, that'll go against Adric. The pass was to Devontae Hardy.
Should be on the floor, yep.
Oh, that's going on Maddox with the foul. I thought it might have been Adric. Long inbounds out front, Brady Brumbaugh with it. Brumbaugh averages just under 13 points per game. In the corner to Linton, and Hardy walked with it. It's Lakin basketball. Long pass up the floor on the wing is Maddox, near side Adric. Man-to-man defense by the Cowboys. Now the Broncs work it around the arc. Pablo drives, bounce pass, Munson from the left corner, 3, got it! Nice play.
Great ball movement, great penetration there by Pablo.
Pablo put it on the floor. I thought he was going to penetrate, go to the basket, but nice pass. The hammer 3 in the corner. Ball loose in the paint. Hardy He bobbled and was able to lay it up and in. Up the floor to Munson, near wing, and stolen out front. Lincoln Kier, spin move. Went to dunk, missed, but able to put it up and in.
I kind of saw that one coming.
Up the floor to Coulter, near side Munson. Munson will drive. Off the glass, got it over Hardy. Eric Munson already with 5 in the quarter. Manny Gonzalez drives, kicks to the corner. Brumbaugh 3 is good. We are tied at 7. Pressure by the Cowboys. Bronx no problem with it. Adric looking to drive, now finds Maddox on the wing. Munson the drive, blocked by Kier, into the hands of Devontae Hardy. Hardy blocked from behind by Munson. Noah Chanette and Braylon Mole into the lineup for Goodland. For Lakin, Ross Ryder, Austin Ritzma, and Drew Patterson. Goodland basketball on their baseline. Mole to do the honors. Back to Chanette. Turnaround in the paint, won't go. Rebound, Hardy took his eyes off of it, and it's out of bounds to the Bronx. Noah Chanette, a 6'3 junior, averages 6.5 points per game. Coulter double teamed in the backcourt, finds Patterson. Drew quick across the timeline to Maddox on the left wing. Coulter sees the opening in the paint, missed the layup short, but he's fouled. That foul will go against Manny Gonzalez. That's his first. Coulter back to the line to shoot 2. He missed his previous 2 opportunities. Got it. And got that one. So after 0 for 2 in his first trip, Coulter 2 for 2 that trip. He has 2 points. Bronx back up by 2. Out on the wing, Chanette. Ooh, he might have got away with an extra step there, but they keep it. Chanette drives from the right side to Hardy off the glass. Good. And the foul out front. I think that's going to be on Devontae Hardy. First personal foul on Hardy. Lincoln Kier back into the lineup for Goodland. Zach Thorson into the lineup for the first time. Left wing to Patterson, up top to Ryder. Into Ritzma, and hits it over Kier.
Great job.
Timeout, Lakin.
Not using the dribble there.
Nice just turn, catch, and shoot by Ritzma. And that's what they got to do, especially when they've got 2 6'5" guys in the paint. Austin's got to catch and just turn and go right back up with it.
Yep. Just got to know your position on the floor.
You know, and Coach and I talk all the time, and one of the things we look at this team, and of course maybe it is a broken record, but all these guys are sophomores.
Yep.
You know, sometimes maybe we expect a little bit more out of them. I can't wait till Austin Ritzma gets more experience under him. At 6'5".
A little bit more too, and starts getting explosive.
You know,
he's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, just explode off the floor, because I'll tell you what, he's quick. He's athletic. And like you said, maybe, going to have to hit the weight room a little bit in the summertime, but you know what? Manny Gonzalez with the 3, off the back iron, won't go. Ross Ryder with the rebound. But no, I'll tell you what, Austin Ritzma could be a force for the next couple years for Lakin.
Oh, yeah.
Steal near side. With it is Thorson. And he hits the reverse layup. And we are tied at 11. Pass far side to Maddox. Up top to Ross. Walked with it. Fresh 5 in for the Bronx. Eric. Pablo back in for the Bronx. MJ Gonzalez and Tyler Holloway making their first appearance in the game. 2:54 to go first quarter. We are tied at 11. Goodland basketball. Moll with it in the backcourt. Nice. MJ able to get his hands on the pass, but Goodland will keep the possession. Zach Thorson able to get it back. Gonzalez gives it up to Kier. Back to Gonzalez on the left wing. And that'll go as a block against Pablo. Shot was missed. 2 shots coming up for Manny Gonzalez. And the free throw by Gonzalez is short. Gonzalez a 51% free throw shooter. Second opportunity upcoming here. And it won't go. Pure with the rebound and the putback. And Goodland back on top by 2. Near steal here on the near wing. Cole Linton
just
back
like
in the
girls'
lineup.
Game. Got to take control of the ball and maybe ball fake a couple times. Don't get too complacent and let them read your every move.
Adric with it. Gives it up to MJ. Bronx working around the arc now to Munson. Catch and shoot from the left side. 3 is good. Eric Munson's second 3 of this quarter.
2 for 2.
And the Bronx back on top now, 14-13. And a charge. Munson standing along the baseline. That'll go against Noah Chanette.
Man, Eric's just going to do it all.
First foul on Chanette. 4th team foul on the Cowboys. Brady Brumbaugh and Devontae Hardy back into the lineup for the Cowboys. 1:52 to go first quarter. Bronx on top, 14-13. Holloway with, they work it on the far side to Tyler. Nice crossover to shed the defender. Works it over to Adric. Adric looking to drive. Adric slides clear out of bounds. He almost went to the wrestling room.
Yeah.
That foul will go against Braylon Moll, his first. Calder Oldham back into the Bronx lineup. Shaky to inbound for the Bronx. Long out front to Pablo. Under a minute and a half to go first quarter. Shaky. If he hadn't have bobbled that, I think he was going up with it.
I think so too.
Munson from the left side, he's going up with it. He's in double figures already with 11 first quarter points.
3 for 3.
And the Bronx with the 4-point lead. Moll, near corner, Chanette, the shot off the flat of the rim won't go. Eric Munson takes the rebound away from Devontae Hardy. Munson drives from the left side, looking to dish.
Close.
And Tyler Holloway will run it down.
Oh, and he didn't
have the heel down. Three left side, short by Coulter. Ball loose, and Noah Chanette will come away with it.
Yeah, Jakey was close, but.
Yeah. Now, if he'd have put his heel down, Brumbaugh from the left side. That three's off the mark. And Tyler Holloway with the rebound. 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Now 12 as Shaky gets across the timeline. Up top, Pablo. We're under 10 to go. Into Oldham. Oldham got the defender in the air and hits the shot. That'll be on Noah Chanette. That's his second.
Bronx going into the bonus here in the second quarter, too.
Kieran Gonzalez back into the lineup for the Cowboys. Coulter at the line with a chance at three. That one's in and out. Will not go at the buzzer. Nice finish to the first quarter for the Bronx. Goodland was ahead 13-11. The Bronx currently on an 8-0 run as we go to our second quarter. Bronx on top, 19-13. We'll be back with the second for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
(19-13) Bronx with the 6-point lead after one period of play. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball. In our earlier game, the Lady Bronx losing to the Cowgirls by the score of 60-18. Weather, depending on weather, Bronx and Lady Bronx back in action on Thursday night against Sublette, but that's all hinges on the weather that's going to be hitting Western Kansas tomorrow. Bronx basketball from the corner. Beltran thought about it, out to Shaky. He'll fire. That's off the mark. And Maddox trying to keep that alive, but he's going to get called for the foul. Good idea, but that official had the angle. That just there was.
I thought he was going to call on the other guy.
Fouls on Maddox. The only problem is he called it from this near wing. That lane parted like the Red Sea, man. I mean, you had a good view of it anyway. Manny Gonzalez across the timeline over to Kier on the right wing. Up. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh,
I thought there was a tip, but I don't think there was.
Ooh, I thought Adria got a finger on it, then Hardy was the last to touch it, but it'll stay with Goodland.
Maddox, I'm pretty sure, put that one away.
Oh, was Maddox?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yep, Maddox is on him. Yep. Gonzalez with the three out front, missed. Munson with the rebound.
Bronx doing a great job at boxing out the big guys tonight.
Coulter up top. And with Goodland's size, the Bronx have got to do a great job on defensive rebounding tonight, holding the Cowboys to just one shot. Maddox out front, three.
Oh, I thought that was good from here.
Off the left side, Hardy with the rebound to Kier near side.
Oh, never mind.
Long cross-court pass to Manny Gonzalez. Problem with that one right there is they could have forced Kier maybe into a turnover, but we don't have anybody 6'5" to look him in the eye.
Yep.
Near steal out front, and it is stolen away. Munson with the loose ball. Good defense that time by Adric. Yeah, Kier was just able to hold that basketball just above everybody.
Yep.
Munson into Coulter at the free throw line, backing in on Hardy. Ducks in and makes the shot. Coulter Oldham, nice step under. In the Bronx with their biggest lead at 8. Hardy, long pass near side to Kier. Back out front to Gonzalez. They set the offense with 6 minutes to go in the half. Brumbaugh on the dribble.
Perry, but.
And, ooh.
Oh.
That'll go as a block against Eric Munson, but I'll tell you what, that had to be a carry on the. He completely stopped that dribble as he got to the free throw line.
If Eric wouldn't have started leaning on that, I think he was getting that one.
Many official over to explain that to coach, but I don't know how you explain that when it stops. You know, it's free throw good by Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh is 76% free throw shooter. You know what? You keep the motion going, I can live with it. But when that ball actually stops.
Yeah, and then goes back.
Yeah. Brumbaugh with the second opportunity, and Ross stepped in, but it didn't matter. He hit the free throw. Full court pressure by the Cowboys. Oh, Coulter has it stolen away, and he's going to get called for the foul. Foul on Coulter's his first. Ooh, foul on Austin.
What?
I don't know how they called that on Austin. He wasn't even there, was that? No, they got Coulter on the board. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Austin, he just came back in the lineup maybe before they announced the foul. Gonzalez from the right side, near side, Brumbaugh, three. Too strong. And shaky
Austin
with
was in on that. It's just he was going to be the guy that Coulter passed to, so that's why I was curious.
Pass intended for Ritzma, stolen away by Chanette. Gives it up to Manny Gonzalez. Now looking for some help. Picks up the dribble in the backcourt. And a timeout called by Goodland.
Drew got saved on that one.
30-second timeout called by Cowboy coach Mike Dahl. Bronx lead at 21-15. We're in the Max Jones Fieldhouse in Goodland. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball. I always like coming here to Goodland with this the arena. Not a whole lot of these roundhouses left in the state of Kansas, but always nice to come up here in December for the topside tip-off. I don't know if Lakin's coming back next year or not. I think their contract was up after the last one.
Honestly, I like the hospitality room. That's the best part about the gym.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the Chamber of Commerce, all the folks that put on the topside tip-off, they do a great job here. They really do. It makes it a lot of fun to come up. Kier with it, top of the key. Now they get it back up top to Manny Gonzalez. Good defense by the Bronx. Brumbaugh stops, give to Kier. Missed a shot, Ritzma with the rebound. Coulter with it. Scoops it up the floor to Patterson. Up top, Ritzma. Coulter with it on the left wing. Bronx clear out. Coulter looking to drive. He'll kick it back out. Good job there by Coulter. Didn't force anything on the baseline there. And Ritzman's pass stolen away by Manny Gonzalez. And he hits the layup. Timeout called by Lakin. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 4:18 to go, first half. Bronx lead it by 4. We're back after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. (21-17), the Bronx leading the Cowboys. Brett and Jared with you tonight from the Max Jones Fieldhouse. weather pending. Wind will be back on the air. Supposed to be back on the air Thursday with Sublette coming to town. We'll see how the weather goes. I've heard the Bronx are going to be back-to-back home on Thursday and Friday. I've heard some options about even a possible Saturday game as well. So stay tuned to USD 215 and Lakin Bronx Athletic Facebook page and keep up with all the happenings as this 22-23 season coming to a close. Manny Gonzalez got a break there. That ball went off the official, and he was able to keep it alive inbounds.
That's so unfortunate.
Really is unfortunate. Coulter up the floor, missed the layup. Kier with the rebound. Kier with it across the timeline, up the floor to Braylon Moe. And a charge.
Yeah.
Lincoln Kier on the dribble. Patterson in front of him. Lincoln Kier with the foul. That's his second.
Great job by Drew.
Drew Patterson with the charge.
Lowest man wins.
Munson, Holloway. Pablo and MJ back in the Bronx lineup. Man-to-man on the inbounds for the Cowboys. Over to Munson. And Holloway has it stolen away. Manny Gonzalez once again and got the layup. And just like that, Manny Gonzalez with 6 straight. He's tied it up at 21 apiece. An 8-0 run by Goodland. Munson up the floor to Manny. And Manny lost the handle. Right into the hands of Noah. MJ, excuse me. Right into the hands of Devontae Hardy. That foul's going to go against MJ. Cowboys have scored 8 straight to tie it up at 21 apiece. Gonzalez with it. He scored the last 6 himself. Underneath, Hardy has it blocked by MJ, and MJ with the foul on the putback. So MJ Gonzalez with 2 quick fouls. That'll send Devontae Hardy to the free throw line to shoot 2. Coulter at the scorer's table. Free throw good. Hardy, a 74% free throw shooter. Coulter back to the lineup. 2:57 to go in the half. Goodland has retaken the lead. And Hardy a chance to extend it, and he does. It's a 2-point Goodland lead. Devontae Hardy was 6, 2 for 2 from the stripe. Brady Brumbaugh back into the lineup for the Cowboys. Full court pressure by the Cowboys. Up across the timeline to Holloway. He finds Adric. Now the Bronx can set the offense. Foul out front. That'll go against Manny Gonzalez, and that's his second.
That's a good move there by Adric. Just go through him.
Adric at the line for the 1-and-1. Both teams in the bonus. Goodland with 8 team fouls. Lakin with 7. And in and out, won't go. Rebound comes off to Thorson. Up the floor, Hardy. Where was that foul? Adric just ran on past, ran underneath him, ran by him. Foul's going to be on Adric, his first. Hardy a chance at the end one.
Basket was good. 1 shot coming for Devontae Hardy.
Adric basically just conceded the bucket. The guy out front's going to say it was on the floor.
I was going to say.
But he's going to be at the line with the 1-and-1. Okay, so I've got to make sure on this. I've got Hardy with 8 points. We'll see what he does at the free throw here.
Missed.
So Hardy still with 6 points then. Brumbaugh spins into the paint, off the glass. It won't go. Tyler Holloway with the rebound.
Great job by Holloway there on Hardy.
Munson from the right side. Up top, they work it around the arc. Adric spins away from the defender. Oh, they left him wide open in the paint, and Adric just says, hey, thank you.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And with that, we're tied at 23. Hardy with the putback over Adric. Now Hardy with 8 points. Drive from the left side. Munson short off the rim. And the outlet comes to Cole Linton. Up the floor. Now to Mole. Mole drive off the left. Off the glass. Good. Goodland with their biggest lead of the half at 4. Holloway from the right corner. Out to Coulter. Adric with the 3, that's short. Rebound comes off to Thorson. Thorson brings it up the far side. To Mole near side. Brumbaugh long 3, got it. Brady Brumbaugh with the 3, he's got 8. And just like that, it's a 7-point Goodland lead. Bronx led by 8 at the end of the quarter. That foul's going to go on Eric Munson. Second foul on Eric. Ryder and Beltran back into the lineup. Braylon Mole at the free throw line. He hit the free throw. Now what's the whistle?
I think it's on him or on them. I'm not positive. So
Coulter's going to be shooting going. Well, Mole gets his free throw. Mole still gets the free throw. There's 2 fouls on Hardy. So why wouldn't you finish the 1-and-1 here and then go to the other end and shoot? That's basically cheating us out of an opportunity at 2 points.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no such thing as an offsetting foul situation.
I'm not sure. I have to ask some questions on that.
Near side foul will go
against anyways.
Cole Linton. Coulter will get free throws. Now, I'll tell you what. You got a better chance to make a mental note out of this one.
Yeah.
And we can ask somebody later.
30 seconds before half, I could definitely do it.
I don't understand
I've had
that.
Input from our other conversations, I just never told you the answers, but I did get response.
Yeah.
Figured things out.
I want to remember that one. Coulter missed the free throw. But I mean, I have never seen it where all of a sudden it becomes an offsetting penalty type of thing and we're not shooting.
You know, the same thing happened in one of our middle school games this year. There was a technical, and we had free throws on the foul. And I think they did it right. We got the free throws, and then if we make or miss dead ball, we got the ball back anyways.
Coulter missed both free throws. Maddox able to keep that ball alive for the Bronx. Now 17 seconds to go in the half. Coulter looking to drive, kicks it. Holloway now on the drive. Up top, Coulter, three, short.
I think he tipped it.
Holloway saves it in, but I think Cole Linton got a finger on that, but the Bronx didn't know. 5.2 seconds to go. Goodland basketball. Up to Mull. Brumbaugh. Layup. Got it. And just like that, Goodland on top of the Bronx by 10. Goodland in that quarter, a 20-4 run.
Please welcome to the floor your GHC Junior Cowgirls basketball camp.
So with that, we go to the break. Bronx trail at 33-23. Give me and Jared a chance to work out our numbers. And we'll be back right after this.
As the teams take a break, we would like to thank all of our great sponsors who make Lakin High Sports video coverage possible.
Shelter Insurance. Gwen Wechter. East Highway 50 Lakin.
Hendricks Welding. Brad Hendricks, welding at his place are yours.
The Agency of Lakin and Garden City.
Lakin Recreation, providing recreational opportunities for the community.
The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank.
The Ranch House of Garden City Assisted Living and Skilled Nursing.
Shorty's 2 Cafe, Main Street, Lakin.
Along with Dwayne Bachman D. Bach Metals.
Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ritzema.
Kearney County Community Development, Mr. Ralph Goodnight.
Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas.
Lakin Drug, 610 O'Loughlin, Lakin.
Flashbacks Diner West Highway 50 Lakin.
And the Golden Plains Credit Union, life with a touch of gold.
Back to courtside we go with Brett Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're at the half. The Bronx trailing Goodland by the score of 33-23. Look at the first half numbers for Goodland. Brady Brumbaugh leading the way with 13 points. 12 points. Devontae Hardy following with 8. Manny Gonzalez with 6. Lincoln Kier with 4. Braylon Moore with 3. Zach Thorson with 2. And actually Brady Brumbaugh with just 10 points in the first half once I re-added. Goodland in the first half, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. For the Bronx, Eric Munson with the hot hand with 11. Calder Oldham with 6. Adric Gomez-Escobar with 4. And Austin Ritzma with 2. From the free throw line, the Bronx, 2 of 8. Coulter, 2 of 7 from the free throw line. We're now joined by Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. And Coach, I'll ask you, Jared and I, we were going to make a mental note on this last sequence from the free throw line. Braylon Moll's there to shoot the 1-and-1. He hits it, and then Goodland picks up a lane foul. Wouldn't they normally complete the 1-and-1 and Coulter would go to the other end to shoot, but it was almost like an offsetting penalty type of situation, and the Bronx got it inbounds.
Well, it was an offensive foul, so that's why you don't shoot. That's number one.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, like it should have. Well, I guess it wouldn't wipe out the free throw.
Yeah, he made the first one, but he never got an opportunity
yeah,
at the second. So you forfeit that with the offensive foul.
Because it's a offensive foul is change of possession.
Okay.
So that nullifies the second free throw.
Well, it's just something I've normally you never see much.
Yeah, no,
So that's what confused me.
It's definitely not a everyday occasion. I don't know if I've ever seen it myself.
Yeah, well, I had to think about it, and I told Jared to make a mental note, and we would try to ask some referee friends that we have and try to find out.
Some friends, huh?
Well, okay, let me say acquaintances. Referee acquaintances. No. But, okay, well, that explains it a little bit for me. It's not near as muddy water, but
yeah.
It's just something I had never seen where you would actually forfeit your free throw attempt even though you were at the line. So
yeah, it's probably something that is buried deep in the rule book and it just never blow the dust off of it because you don't see it, and it's never going to change because it doesn't happen very often.
You think Dr. James may have put that in, or maybe that was added later?
Maybe it might have been.
I'm going to have to drive to Allen Fieldhouse and see if Dr. James had that in there originally.
Yeah.
You've been there. Have you ever seen the rules?
Yeah. Yep.
Have you?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool just to say I saw it.
Oh no, yeah, it's pretty neat.
Well,
it's somewhat of a good atmosphere sometimes.
Well, not a good atmosphere for you. You've always been on the visiting side of things, and even when you show up to a coaches conference there, you take a beating too.
I know, I did. Coach Schmidt likes to tell that story too.
Yeah.
Him and Coach Leader love it.
Oh well, yeah. You know, Coach Leader's going to love that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, who else? I mean, to get called out by Bell South, it's got to be pretty good though. You know.
It was interesting. And, yeah, I don't like the attention, but it was pretty cool for all the coaches around me.
Yeah, I bet so. Well, hey, we have some basketball to talk about, and the Lady Broncs just, after the first 8 minutes, just didn't have it the rest of the way. But, you know, the first time these two teams met back in December, I thought Lakin played them tough, did not back down from the top-seeded, top-ranked team in the state. And for about 2.5 quarters, the Lady Broncs played them well before Goodland pulled away late. Lady Broncs in the first 8 minutes of the contest only trailed 14-8 after the first quarter. And then after that, Goodland just took over. But it's just almost like the Lady Broncs took a step back and just kind of, I don't know if they were intimidated, but just weren't attacking like they were. And I thought they were attacking a little bit in the first quarter.
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to go well for us right away. I felt like the girls were focused. We also kind of thought we had a good game plan in, and it's just they make it so tough, and they're relentless with their pressure and relentless with their size and length, and it makes it tough. And I mean, we had a lot of issues. Kinsey being out with her injury, she played well the last time we played them. She's been playing well before she got hurt. Reagan got hurt.
Tegan as well.
Tegan got hurt. Like it just kind of it started to snowball on us, and it was something that we just couldn't come back from, and it was tough trying to just fight to maintain after that.
And one thing about it, you talk about the injuries with Kinsey, now Reagan and Tegan. This isn't it's not the time of the year that you want to see players starting to go down. The injuries look fairly minor, but you never know until they get home and, sleep on it and see what it feels like tomorrow. But, definitely not what you want to see this time of year.
No, and especially with 2 winnable games coming up, that we've got to do a good job and get those record-wise. We're still in decent situation sub-state-wise. We have a chance to get a 3 seed. 3, 4, or 5 is what we're looking at.
Yep.
We get to that 3 or 4, we at least get a first-round home game would be really nice.
Well, that's everybody's goal. You want to get that first sub-state game at home, especially when Lakin's hosting the sub-state. So it's even added incentive that you want to play at home, definitely.
Yep.
We didn't have a chance to talk last Friday, and I understand that you had to pull some administrative duties with your AD duties that we didn't get a chance to talk with throwback night, but always special. And I thought the Lady Broncs really had a good outing last Friday against Elkhart.
It was tough. It was, Elkhart did a good job. They made us work for it and made it tough for us. I thought the girls overcame some foul trouble. We had 3 of them in foul trouble with Jera. Sammy was the worst. She was in foul trouble the whole game, and then Brooke fouled out.
Yeah.
But those three starters in foul trouble made it tough for us to really get a rhythm with the other girls. It ended up 22 points, but it took us a while to get there.
You talk about Sammy and her 4 fouls, though. And we had talked after the game the other night. Sammy played harder with 4 fouls than she had done getting the 4 fouls. But she really came out and I thought played well after she went back in late into the game. I think she only finished with 6 points or 8 points, but I thought she was a lot more aggressive with the 4 fouls.
Well, and that's something we've been working on with her, of being able to handle that adversity. And I think you're right. That's something that she's matured as a basketball player, of being able to handle, the bad and say it. I've got foul trouble, but now I need to go back to work. And she did go back to work when she came in with the 4 fouls.
You talked about 2 winnable games coming up. Of course, Sublette comes to town Thursday, weather pending, and then Deerfield on Friday. But 3 games in 1 week. Early in the season, maybe a coach doesn't want it, but right now the girls would probably be ready. They'd rather be on the floor playing games and practicing anyway.
Well, yes, definitely. And with the injuries, we don't need to spend a lot of time wearing them out in practice either. So we will kind of be taking it easy. There is a chance that we get Kinsey back.
Going to be a foul in the backcourt on Goodland. That'll go against Lincoln Kieran. That's his 3rd. But, that'll be big because, like you said, Kinsey was playing well before she got hurt. And she had 8 points that night that she got hurt. So it'll be good. For one, you've got to have bodies back, of course, playing well, but you want to get those bodies back.
Yeah, definitely. Get back to full strength at the right time. Hopefully we can do that.
Well, Coach, as always, thanks for taking the time to come up visit with us. We look forward to maybe we'll see you on Thursday, but of course we've got a game coming up Friday at least. So, Coulter going to get the charge.
All right, you got to get back to work here.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway. Coulter picks up his 2nd foul on the charge. And the ball goes back to Goodland. Hardy up the far side. On the floor, Adric saves it to Coulter. Coulter harassed in the backcourt. Hardy with the loose ball. I'm going to keep quiet. Coulter was double teamed, but how can you do anything when one guy's got your arm? 3, near side. Eric Munson continuing the hot hand from the first half, and a charge that's going the other way. Cole Linton with the foul. That's his 2nd.
Eric had the 3, correct?
Yes. Eric, I've got him for 14 points now. Okay. Coulter with the inbounds. Goodland with pressure. Now Adric with it. Bronx trail by 11.
Coulter hits 3 there.
Coulter with the 3.
I didn't think he had his legs under him.
And Maddox with the rebound off the miss. Definitely been a game of runs. The Bronx had a good run in the first quarter. Goodland, of course, closed out the first half, had a 10-0 run in it. Maddox from the left side, backs in the paint, walk with it.
Yep.
Did a good job to kind of just body up with the defender, but just took that shuffle step.
Yep.
Yeah. The ball will go back to the Cowboys. 6:01 to go in the 3rd. The Bronx had a 10-0 run to end the first quarter, start the second. Then Goodland answered with a 10-0 run and then finished with a 10-0 run in the half. So they had 2 10-0 runs in that second quarter. Bronx only scored 4 points in the second quarter. Goodland turnover, gives it back to Lakin. Munson hands it off to Adric. Top of the key to Coulter on the wing now, right side to Adric. Timeout called Lakin. 30 seconds. They were wanting the coach's indication. Nobody'd give it, so that's what they're getting, but they did finally say 30, so we'll keep it here. 5:25 to go, third quarter. Bronx trying to cut into this Goodland lead. It's only 8. Eric Munson, the hot hand for the Bronx tonight with 14 points. Brumbaugh and Hardy with the hot hands for Goodland. Hardy with 12, Brumbaugh with 10. Coach Holloway kind of explained that foul situation that we were talking about. He says that was an offensive foul, so on the offensive foul would have become a change of possession. So in that sequence, they forfeit the extra free throw.
Gotcha. I bet we could have figured that out eventually, but on the spot like that.
Maddox pass underneath, picked off by Noah Chenette. Chenette up the floor. Hardy, layup, got it. Hardy with 6 straight points in this second half.
There we go.
Near steal out front, and that foul will go against Noah Chenette. That'll be his third. Braylon Mull into the lineup for Goodland. But I don't know, even just on that offensive foul, an offensive foul you do near steal by Gonzalez. Now he does tip it away from Adric. Pass backside, layup missed. And Hardy with the rebound. Out front to Mull. Mull got the roll. Braylon Mull with the bucket. Goodland turning up the heat on the Bronx right now. Their lead is back up to 12. They've led by as many as 14. Oldham drives right side off the glass. Got it. Coulter now in double figures with 11.
Take the mismatch.
Up the floor, Thorson, pass underneath, intended for Gonzalez, knocked away by Pablo. Goodland inbound on their baseline. Ross Ryder and Tyler Holloway into the lineup. Lob into Hardy on the right elbow, gives it up to Gonzalez, now to Mull. Brumbaugh off the dribble and lays it in. Brumbaugh now with 12. Drew Patterson also into the Bronx lineup. Austin Ritzman at the scorer's table. Shaky in the paint. That's short. And Hardy with the rebound. Manny Gonzalez somehow slipped through the defenders. Near side, Thorson the drive off the glass, too strong. Hardy with the putback. Monte Hardy with 16 and a timeout on the floor. Lakin timeout. Was it Lakin or Goodland? I never saw either. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
45-31, Goodland over the Bronx. Brett and Jared with you here from the Max Jones Fieldhouse in Goodland. .328 to go in the quarter. had to wait for them to put the time back up. They're able to put on the clock 1 minute in between for timeouts and things like that, which removes the game clock. So it will be Bronc basketball on the baseline to our right.
No, bad communication there.
Yep, Drew thought Austin was going to take off, and then he broke back towards the ball. So Goodland with the easy turnover there. Hardy at the elbow. Drives in off the glass, won't go. Ball loose. Manny Gonzalez with the long rebound out on the wing. Braylon Mole three. That's short. Tyler Holloway with the rebound. They're going to say a tie-up. Arrow points to Lakin. Good job by Tyler Holloway in there battling the bigger Devontae Hardy. Bronx to inbound once again. Now they will throw it full court and picked off by Hardy.
If you're going to do that, you got to know where he's running.
Gonzalez from the left side hits with the three off the back iron. Braylon Mole with it, back over to Gonzalez. Now he'll put it on the floor, give. Hardy leans in, hits it. Devontae Hardy with the basket. Coulter with the basketball, fouled in the backcourt. Foul is on Brumbaugh, I believe. And it is his first. Cole Linton back in the lineup for the Cowboys, along with Lincoln Kier. MJ Gonzalez in for the Bronx. Bronx with it, near side Patterson. They work it around now, far side to Coulter. Patterson thought about the long three. Takes to the paint, looks for help. They work it over to Coulter. Coulter spin move, blocked by Linton. Excuse me, that was Lincoln Kier. And Goodland has it. Timeout called by Goodland. 30-second timeout. 1:58 to go in the quarter. Goodland with their biggest lead at 16. Goodland with two players with 3 fouls apiece, Lincoln Kier and Noah Chanette. Bronx handful with 2. Will be Goodland basketball. Cole Linton to inbound on the far sideline. Foul's going to go against Drew Patterson.
Got it blocked.
Cole
Duncan
Linton
was blocked by, I want to say it was Ryder.
may have got a hand on it. I really couldn't tell. Oh, pass in the paint, stolen away.
No, blocked by Drew Patterson.
Was it?
Yeah.
Shot from the left baseline. Patterson with the rebound. Huh.
Wow. Shortest kid on the court blocks a dunk.
Foul out front. Lincoln Kier will pick it up. I don't know if we can go back to it. Thorson back in the lineup for Goodland. Did he really get a hand on it?
He got a hand on it, looked like, because it took him out of his path.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At least got in his way anyway. MJ for 3. two Cowboys battling for it. It's off one of their feet, and it'll stay with Lakin. Pablo Areola into the Bronc lineup. 1:05 to go, third quarter.
Nonetheless, I'm just going to give him props for even contesting a
Hey, you know
guy
what?
like
He
that.
was there, yeah. Bronc basketball. Patterson from the left wing, got the three.
Oh, it's from long range.
First bucket of the night for Patterson. Braylon Moore with the basket. Runner, shaky, goes to the floor, missed the shot. Rebound comes off to Goodland. Manny Gonzalez from the left side, stops from the left elbow, won't go. And a rebound to the Cowboys. Mole drives, left side. Back out front to Cole Linton. 15 seconds to go, they'll now hold it for one. Braylon Mole backs it out, now under 10. Manny Gonzalez with the three, that's off the mark. Drew Patterson with the rebound, and he's fouled by Zach Thorson. Sixth team foul on Goodland. Coulter and Maddox back in the lineup for the Broncs.
This is the exact foul count it was first quarter to second quarter.
Was it?
I believe so.
2.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Coulter, heave it at the buzzer.
Oh,
it
looked a lot closer than I thought.
It was looking better, so it must have just been way off to the right side. That's the end of the third quarter. Broncs trail it 49-34. We'll take a timeout. You got any left, or we need to go to me?
Yeah, I got one left.
All right, we'll go to you, and then it's back to me for the fourth.
The Ranch House community is here to assist with skilled rehab, long-term care, and assisted living. We offer a serene atmosphere, dedicated staff, delectable dining, and daily activities. The Ranch House is here to serve our communities. Please review our site at midwest-health.com/ranchhouse/ or call 620-371-4700 to schedule your tour today. We look forward to hearing from you.
(49-34). We go to the fourth quarter. Brett and Jared with you from the Max Jones Fieldhouse. Will be Goodland possession as we start the final 8 minutes. Brumbaugh with it to Thorson, back up top to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh looking to drive. Missed the shot. Noah Chenette with the follow. First basket of the night by Noah Chenette. The only senior out there for Goodland is Devontae Hardy. Everybody else comes back for Goodland next year. And for the Broncs, for the most part, all the Broncs coming back next year as well. Yeah. Coulter on the drive, stops, hits it from 8 in the paint. Coulter with 13. You just look at how good some of these players are, and you look down and think, oh, they got to be a senior.
Wow.
Floater by Braylon Mull. Mull off the bench with 9. Lead is up to 17. Coulter, kick to the corner. Beltran, 3, off the front rim, won't go. Chenette with the rebound, up the floor, Braylon Mull. And the layup is good. And the lead is now up to 19. Coulter cross court to Adric, gives it up to Maddox. Now near side Pablo. Pablo looking to drive, scoops it to Drew. Well, Drew may have gotten away with a
kept
carry.
His hand on top. That was a good pass by Pablo there.
Drew has it blocked by Thorson, but a foul called, and he'll get 3 free throws.
Puts him officially in the 1-and-1 bonus.
At the line for the Bronx, number 21, Drew Patterson, shooting 3.
Patterson shooting 3 free throws. Second one is good. Third one coming up. Munson back to the Bronx lineup. Devontae Hardy back in for the Cowboys. Manny Gonzalez back in as well. And Drew hit all 3 free throws. Tyler Holloway into the lineup. Goodland basketball. Gonzalez with it, back to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh looking to drive. He's going to call the block on Eric Munson. And the basket's good that far out?
I guess.
Huh. Brumbaugh hits the shot, gets a chance at a 3-point play. Free throw good.
Coulter didn't even realize the bucket counted.
Yeah, foul on Munson is his third. Coulter with the basketball. It's a 3-on-2. Coulter floating in the lane, hits it off the glass. Lob, now pass near side. Brumbaugh from the corner. 3 won't go. Blocked from behind by Munson. Ball squirts out. Manny Gonzalez, right place, the right time for the Cowboys. On the left side to Thorson. Hardy gives it up to Gonzalez. Now stolen in the paint by Maddox. Maddox in the paint, leans in off the fingertips of Chenette. Lakin to inbound. Thought Maddox might have been able to be at the free throw line on that drive, but the Bronx with the possession. Under 5 minutes to play. Bronx have some work to do. Coulter in the paint, fade away, hits it from 10. Coulter now with 17.
Oh, he gets 20. That's his 6th game in a row?
Yeah, it would be the fifth, I believe.
Yep, he's been there a while.
Pablo will draw the charge there. That foul will be on Brumbaugh. Honestly, if you want to be technical about that, Brumbaugh walked before he got the charge.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take it.
Hey, we'll take the foul. But they didn't catch the walk, but he walked way before that contact. That's okay. Like you said, we'll take the foul. Lakin basketball.
Just one step closer to getting the double.
Lincoln Kier into the lineup for Goodland. Pablo from the left wing works it to Munson. Munson stops 3.
I think it got a hand on it.
Gonzalez skips past the defense. Kier. I think Holloway got a hand on that ball.
He did.
Altered the shot. Hardy right there to put it up and in. Devontae Hardy with 20 points. And you know, I've got to be honest with you. Devontae Hardy finally playing the type of game I have looked for him to play the 3 years we've watched him play.
Yeah.
I just always thought he was a lost player on the basketball floor. He's the type of player when I watch him, I'd take him on any team, you know. 3 missed. Maddox out to keep it alive. Now into the hands of Lincoln Kier. Kier up and under with the reverse layup.
Jeez. Last timeout.
Lakin with the timeout.
I believe it'll be a full.
It's a full timeout. We're going to take one as well. 3:25 to play. Bronx trail it by 19. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with Wellness Center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
.325 to play in our ball game. Bronx have work to do, trailing 62-43. Okay, yep. Jared checking some scores on his phone, but nothing that we need to report on. But Coulter looking to drive in the paint, kicks it out to Patterson. Drew, long short. 3, short off the front of the rim. Lincoln Kier with the rebound. 3 minutes to play. Goodland with the basketball, leading by 19. Kier from the corner. Knocked away by Drew. I'll tell you what, Drew amazes me that he has no fear.
Oh, no.
Drew in the corner. 5'7", he just knocked that away from 6'5" Devontae Hardy in the air. Coulter from the right side, stops from the elbow. Off the mark, Pablo with the offensive rebound. Drew gives it up to Holloway, 3. Yeah. Left side, Drew. Tyler Holloway with the 3. Drew with the assist.
That was a nice looking shot from here.
Braylon Moore with it out near the timeline, under 2 to go. Lincoln Kier with it. Pablo with the foul. Bronx have a lot of them to give, but
I say he was trying for a good probably 15 seconds.
Gentry, let's see. Gentry Deeds into the lineup for Goodland. See 12, Trent Sheldon. Foul on the drive. It'll be on the floor.
Holloway.
Yeah, he gave 12. That'd be Ross.
Wow.
Ryder with the foul, his first. 15 foul. Curie with the inbounds. Looking to drive. That's a charge. Good job by Ryder. Lincoln Curie with the foul, and he's gone. That's 5 fouls on him. Good defense that time by Ross Ryder. Kason Cedarstrom into the lineup for Goodland, and Braden Bergsma in as well. 1:16 to go in the ball game. Bronx are going to fall to 9-8. Goodland's going to go to 10-8. Vincent Boganacre into the lineup for Lakin as well. Holloway from the right side skips through, but a foul. That'll go against Bergsma.
That'll be him going to the line for 2.
Tyler Holloway going to the line. 10th team foul on Goodland. 1:02 to play. At the conclusion, we'll have the game totals. We'll talk to Coach Nate Schmidt real quick. Then we're going to pack it up and head her home. And then wait and see what Mother Nature has in store, whether we play Thursday night or not. Holloway with the free throw. And second free throw off the mark, and Tyler will be called for the foul on the rebound attempt. Sixth team foul on the Bronx. Now Goodland in the bonus with 1:01 to play. Really don't know why Lakin would want to try to foul here anyway.
No, just let him play hard.
It's a 15-point game. 50 seconds to play. .25 seconds to go. Sheldon with it. Out front, off the front of the rim. Vinny with it. 16 seconds to go. Hands it off to Patterson. Now hands it off to Vinny. Over to Holloway. 7 seconds to go. Got a fire. Bronx burned it down and didn't even get the shot off.
And Austin makes it.
And Ritzma hits it after the buzzer. Bronx are going to lose it by the score of 62-47. And with the loss, they fall to 9-8 on the season, while Goodland goes to 10-8. And it's a big game. That now puts Goodland into the number 2 spot in the sub-state, pushes the Bronx down to 3rd. And the Bronx have a tough game against Sublette coming up, possibly on Thursday night. Bronx right in the middle of anywhere from the 2nd seed down to the 5th seed, even maybe 6th seed. So it's pretty tight for 4 seeds there. So every game is critical down the stretch here. So once again, the Bronx lose it by the score of 62-47. And we're going to go ahead and just break here. Coach is coming up to talk to us, and we're going to get this wrapped up. I'm sure they want to get on the bus and get out of here as well. So Devonta Hardy leading the way for Goodland with 20 points. Brady Brumbaugh with 14. Braylon Mole with 11. Lincoln Cure with 6. Zach Thorson with 2. Noah Chanette with 2. And Manny Gonzalez with 6. For the Bronx, Colter Oldham sees his 20-point string end at 4, but he finishes with a team high 17. Eric Munson with 14. Drew Patterson finished with 6. Tyler Holloway with 4. Austin Ritzman with 2. Adria Gomez Escabel with 4 points. And with that, the Bronx fall to 9-8. We're going to hurry up. We'll talk to Coach Nate Schmidt. Everybody wants to get on the bus. Everybody wants to get out of here and get home. But, Coach, you talked earlier about a chance to come up here and get some work in and hope that you feel good about yourself going home. I think for the first 8 minutes, the Bronx felt real good. And I think Lakin as a whole just gave up too many scoring stretches for Goodland to really stay in the ball game.
Yeah, I thought we had a really good first quarter.
Yep.
I thought that unfortunately was the highlight of the night. They started pressuring us in the second quarter. And I believe they went on it was like a 20-2 run or something like that in the second quarter. And we just never responded. We just kind of deer in the headlight look, never really responded. And, we weren't great after that. And I thought for the first time in a long time we weren't real good defensively. We were just a team that was applying pressure tonight. We weren't a pressing team. And then they kicked our tail on the glass, and they gave up a ton of blow-bys. But if you want to take a positive from it, we lost to a really good team. They're a good team.
Yep.
They played.
Yep.
They beat Holcomb. They beat Scott. They played Hugoton to the wire. They
Played
lost
Colby
by
to
a
the
free
wire.
throw
Yep.
to Colby the other night. So, but I always want our teams to be tough. I always want them to compete and be intense and enthusiastic. And it's just one of those things. Like you have to have those teams if you're going to go play a GWAC school or win at this high of a level. And we just didn't have that consistently tonight.
Exactly. For the Bronx tonight, Colter Oldham was 17. He sees his 20-point string in tonight. But I'll tell you the one that really jumped out hot, unfortunately only had 3 in the second half, but Eric Munson really got the Bronx off to a good start.
Yeah, again, that's just kind of what we anticipated Eric doing for us this season. We got to do it on a more consistent basis, but over time, in maturity, I think that will happen. But, that's one of the reasons we were good in the first quarter is because he was making shots. He hit 3 threes for us. And, so the more we can get Eric rolling like that, the better we're going to be.
And I think you're exactly right. And it's one of those, if he gets hot in the first quarter, Eric, keep going. Let's stay hot for the whole game because he's one of those players. He is a good shooter. Sometimes maybe as a team, maybe you're going to have to create the shots for him to get him open because once he gets hot, they hounded him after that. They put a guy right in his chest. And, hey, that's just the way you play basketball. You're going to do the same thing to a hot hand. You're going to put a nose in his chest and stay with him as well. But it's one of those deals when somebody picks him up, then somebody else has got to step up. But that's something that they'll definitely learn down the road. But Drew Patterson, just 6 points off the bench. And like I told Jared, he just never ceases to amaze me. He has no fear. Smallest kid on the floor, but he's down there. He's mixing up in the paint in a place that really you wouldn't think he needs to be.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's funny, you struggle to get kids or people to understand. Like that's what people want to see. That's what people want to root for. Is toughness and pride and heart and that's what they want to see. And if someone like Drew can go and give that for us, then why can't we all give that on a consistent basis? So, it's good to see Drew battles for us. He did a good job for us tonight, especially in the third, fourth quarter. There he had a good stretch, but I would like to think we got more out of tonight than we would have a practice. But it's not. The basketball part is one thing, but the belief and confidence and toughness and intensity and just overall competitiveness. I thought we lacked that tonight. And when we have that, gosh darn, we're good. We've won a lot of games in this program over the years when we have that. But I will say this. I don't know what the final 62-47.
Yep.
It could have got out of hand and it didn't. But one thing, with the exception of the first game of the year, this is the first time we've been in this position where it hasn't been a single-digit game throughout the game. So I guess that's another opportunity, a positive look at for us to look at and try to utilize it to get better.
And one thing about it, though, not a lot of time to sit around and stew about it. A big league game possibly on Thursday. We're going to wait and see what the weather does. But a Sublette team that handed it to the Bronx in the High Plains League basketball tournament. So a chance for the Bronx to get well on the home floor. But Sublette, very, very quick, very athletic team. Just not as big as Goodland. Goodland's athletic. They're quick. But Sublette, smaller lineup, they get after you.
Yeah, they've got some guys banged up. I think they got a couple starters out and some things, but they got some good young kids that will step in and play, and we're gonna have to be better defensively if it's gonna give us a chance to win. Which is, I guess that's the struggle. We were so good defensively against Elkhart, I thought, and obviously Goodland's a completely different team.
Yeah.
That causes some challenges, but. We've got 2 of the 3. You got to go play Sublette, who's really, really good, and then you got Leota, who's probably going to win the league.
Yep.
So you got those 2 games. Plus we had Goodland, and those are 3 tough ones to end your regular season. But it should definitely prep us. Going into sub-state time, but we need to go. We need to try to go get all 3 of them, but we definitely need to get 2 of our next 3.
Yes.
To place us going into sub-state with a chance to be successful.
No, you're exactly.
And not draw a Goodland in the first round on the road or something like that.
Yes,
So.
exactly. Always want to. Doesn't matter who you draw in the first round, but you definitely want to get them in front of the home crowd for sure.
Yep.
Coach, I know you came up quick because you want to get the team and get them on the bus and get them out of here. So far, the weather's cooperating. Might get a little wet on the way home, but other than that, it's not frozen yet. But as always, pleasure to talk to you. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll keep our fingers crossed on Thursday or whenever we play again. Mother Nature is going to have us at her mercy tomorrow, so we'll just see how bad it goes, and maybe we're in the gym Thursday, maybe we're not. We'll just have to wait and see.
I hope so.
I do too.
Yep.
It's that late in the season that you can't keep pushing games back. You got to get them in. So, all right, Coach. Hey, thanks as always.
Yep. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate you.
Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Broncs lose it tonight by the score of 62-47. They fall to 9-8 on the season. And our earlier game, the Lady Broncs fell hard to Goodland by the score of 60-18. Their record falls to 10-7. That's going to wrap it up here from the Max Jones Fieldhouse. I want to thank all the great sponsors that make it possible here on Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube. Those of you still with us, please thank them, because I guarantee you we couldn't do it without them. JD Ham Tech Support always does everything for us here on Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube. And Jared, another great job tonight producing and with the color analysis, and just keeping me in line. So I appreciate it, Jared. Thanks a lot. What do you say we wrap it up? Let's go home.
Let's go.
Let's hope. We're back on the air Thursday, possibly. Be checking with USD 215 Facebook and the school website, Lakin Bronc Sports, Lakin Bronc Athletic Facebook, and we'll keep everybody posted best we can with upcoming weather and see how it affects our games throughout the rest of the week. So till then, be safe, stay warm, and we'll be back talking with you. Take care. God bless.